I want to tell you a little bit about the Quality of Mind program that we're running at Spirit Horse. The Quality of Mind program is a really profoundly powerful exploration of the mind. Have you ever noticed how sometimes you in your own mind can be free, self-expressed, inspired, alive, clear thinking, and yet the very next moment you could then be caught up by overwhelm or frustration or anger or judgment? The mind has this incredible way to either be in the way with noise and self-talk and disruption, or kind of be out of the way to enable us to live with peace and clarity and to allow wisdom to flow through. So the quality of mind is an exploration into the mind, into how the mechanics of the mind actually work. We're not interested really in the content of what the mind is producing. The content of the mind, what the mind's producing, is like the story that you live in, the things that are personal to you, your situation, your life, your relationships, your work, etc. It's kind of all the content that the mind produces. But we are exploring and looking at the mechanics of actually what's going on in the mind. It's like we were never given the operating manual for the mind, but this is a look into actually the operating manual. Let's understand in a little bit more detail actually how the mind is working. Because the more that we see and understand about how it's working, the more that we can master the use of it. This profound work is not theory, so it's not a theoretical course where you'll be taking loads of notes. It's a real-time exploration into what's going on in the mind. And the beauty is that we're studying the mind through the mind. So it's a really deep program. It's very psychological and equally spiritual, but ultimately ends up being highly practical to enable you to apply it to all elements of your life. The work is based upon the work of Sydney Banks, named the Three Principles, but the work is really very tightly aligned to the latest neuroscience and cognitive science. And it's also aligned with a lot of the ancient wisdoms that can be found in Buddhism, Taoism and Hinduism. And our partnership here with Spirit Horse is a beautiful one. I came on the Enlightenment Intensive at Spirit Horse last year, had a beautiful experience on the program and at Spirit Horse within the community. And with Shivam we felt that this Quality of Mind program would be a beautiful addition to the program and the retreats running at Spirit Horse. It combines the exploration of the mind in the sacred, beautiful environment of Snowdonia at Spirit Horse. So I'm really excited to be bringing this program to you, to really enable a profound experience for the Spirit Horse community. So just to tell you a little bit about the 3 days itself. We're on an inquiry together. It's a very relaxed and informal inquiry. I and my partners will be sharing some elements of what we see as how the mind works. We'll be sharing a little bit of teaching here and there, lots of group conversation, lots of breaking out into pairs and triads, time to be in nature, to walk, to journal, to contemplate what we actually observe in the moment about what's going on in the mind. So it's relaxed, it's informal, of course it's in nature, and so will be deeply relaxing, enjoyable, deep, explorative, to enable you to shift how you see the world, how you see the way your world, how you see how the mind works. And we're inviting you to come the evening before, on the 6th of July, to enable you to settle in and connect with the others on the program. And we're really encouraging you to stay an extra day on the 10th of July so that you can have the time and space to really relax and enjoy the environment and integrate your learning more deeply. If you'd like to find out a little bit more about me and my company Unbounded, feel free to go to be-unbounded.com. We do a lot of work in the organisational world, in the corporate world, but we're delighted to be bringing this program to the community of Spirit Horse for individuals to be part of it. On our website we've got a free quality of mind indicator that you may like to fill out, which will give you insight into some of the areas where our work helps, to confidence, clarity of thinking, self-expression, leadership, and so on. So feel free to fill that out. If you do so, you'll get a free 30-page report that can give you a little bit more information to digest some of what you may have heard or read on Spirit Horse site.